Oh, hey, she says, this is Andrea. How is everybody? Good morning. Happy day after Easter to everybody. Hope you all had a great Easter. Say hi if you are here. Say hi, hi. When I know someone's on. Oh, I can see someone's jumping on at the top. If you're here, say hi, chat to me while we're talking. I am going to talk to you today, or tonight for me, today for you, about starting our Synergence and Sheer Sense year nice and strong. So as you all will know, it is the start of the new seminar year. April 1st to March 31st. Hi Janice, hi Jules. And we are always excited to start a new year. Well, I am. I hope you are too, because everything goes back to zero. I love it. Everything goes back to zero in our back office, and it's time for us to reflect on what we have done in the previous seminar year, personally and in our team. Hi Lucy. And what we are going to do this year, right? So it's really, really important, and I know I've talked to you about this before, about having some goals and plans in place. So I'm going to share my goals just to let you know, what I have in store for me. So every year, my goal is always to sell more than the year before. And I have done that this year. I did that by quite a bit, actually. I think about maybe $7,000 US more, which is always good. And last year was more than the year before. But of course, I was starting again. As you all know, I was starting again here in Australia. But I think I did have one of my best sales years, pretty close, in all my time in Synergence. So that's exciting. But my goal this year is to do quite a lot more than I did. So my goal is to do 20,000 PV, which is for us in a circle. Now I know you guys have different challenges, different goals, but you need to start by looking at what you have done in the past, what you just did in the previous year. Because if you did 5,000 PV and your goal is to sell 20,000 PV, well, that's like pretty crazy big jump, right? So you need to sit and think, what have I done and what can I do? It might be to double it. It might be to do half again of what you did. So if you did, say, 5,000, to do 7,500. If you did 7,500, to do 10,000, and so on. I did maybe about 12,500. So realistically, I should have a goal of about 15. I'm going to have that as a goal, but I'm going to have a big, hairy, audacious goal. BHAG, we call it. BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal to get to inner circle. That's just me personally. Setting a goal and achieving it are two different things. So when you set a goal, it has to be obviously a SMART goal. Now, a SMART goal is something that is specific, so you need to actually write it down. I'm going to write mine down right now. So let's put 20,000, right? So you're going to write down 20,000 PV, all right? It's got to be measurable. So you've got to then actually break your goals down into months, weeks, whatever it takes, right? So if you want to break that down, 20,000, I'm going to just do it right now, 20,000 divided by 12 equals, for me, 1666 PV per month, right? Now, that's a lot for me, but I'm going to aim for that. Now, it is good to have a couple of measures to go on, right? So I could say, okay, well, 15,000, break it down, divide it by 12, divide it by weeks, divide it by days if you have to. So it has to be specific. It has to be measurable. This is your SMART goal, right? It has to be achievable or attainable. Some people use different words. I use achievable, because there is no point, like I said, making a goal that is to sell 20,000 PV if you just did 5,000 PV, right? It's got to be realistic and it's got to be trackable, all right? So you can basically measure it out, how you're going to do it. You're going to track it. And by tracking it, I mean like every week, where are you at? Every month, where are you at? What do you still have to do? Dividing what you still have to do by the number of months left, right? Without a plan, without a goal, you probably will not see growth in your business. It's so important to have some sort of SMART goal for yourself and for your business. So of course, my goal also is to achieve certain levels in my team. And I am a royal in waiting. My goal obviously is to move up the ranks to get to, I would love to get to minimum countess. So that's my goal this year, is to get to countess. And that would mean that I get global recognition, because I have a global team that I'm not being recognized for. So you have to sit and look at your business and where you are at for you. You just want to be earning and doing what I was in my first year. 2,000 PV a month wasn't unachievable. Now I'm struggling for 500, but not giving up. I have a lot of plans for this summer. That would be like 2,000 PV, Lucy, would be amazing, amazing, amazing. And if you've done it before, you can do it again. Absolutely. You just have to go back and look at what were you doing when you were achieving 2,000 PV a month, right? What was it you were actually doing? Because when something is working, you really have to sit down and go, okay, why is this working? What am I doing differently to when it isn't working as well, right? Now, we all know to grow a business, you have to put in the effort. You can't just sit there and expect it to come, right? I constantly, thinking of ways or thinking of things I can do. I'm not the best at Instagram. I'm not the best at posting all these reels and all this stuff. But I try sometimes. I try. But I do my Google business. I always keep my Google listing, which is free. We've talked about this last year with you guys. Keep my Google listings up to date. So if there's special promotions like there is right now for us, we have a free gloss at the moment. So of course I've posted about that. Whatever specials or promotions you guys have going on, you need to get it out to the universe. Now, I get calls from my Google. So today, for example, a lady called me and she said, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I found you. The lady we've been dealing with, she's really not doing it anymore. And I just went online and said, Lip Sense near me. And yay for me, Lip Sense Andrea came up. So from that, I'm getting business from her and her partner. I'm getting, they do a fashion show every year and they do like a singing competition every year. And they've asked if I could do a table at those events, all from keeping up to date with my listings, right? Free listings. So you have to search all the time, what can I be doing for my business to keep it boosted, keep it, and I'm not talking like paid boosted, I'm just talking about boosting your business organically so that you can keep in front of people, right? Obviously, being in person with people, doing markets. I know in the UK right now, your weather will start to improve or is already improving, and you are going to be able to do markets, village fetes, school fetes, all that kind of stuff. So they are things you need to be looking for in your neighborhood. What is going on? I know we've talked about this before, but women's groups, lots of women's groups do things like fashion shows. And there was one, somebody contacted me a few weeks ago. It was like, could I do this event tomorrow? It was tomorrow, like back then, for like 250 women. They were having like a women's luncheon. I couldn't do it because I was actually away. I couldn't believe it. But also found me on Google, right? So now I've got her as a customer, and she's going to keep me in mind for next time. So we've got to always be looking for opportunity where we are going to find those extra dollars that we are looking for to build for this year, right? So having a strong year really starts now. We've got to think about, what are our SMART goals? What are we going to do differently to ensure that we achieve those goals or get close to them as possible, right? So it's really a matter of planning, and every month you do really need to sit down and plan where you were at, what you have done, and what you need to do, right? And that's something I was taught many years ago in my old Tupperware business, was to sit down every single month and have a planning half a day, whatever, however long it takes you, have that time set aside so that you can plan where you are at. Because with anything in life, if there is no plan, it really is just a mishmash mosh of messiness, right? And it never will give you the results that you really, really want, right? So you do have to think about that. As far as sponsoring, do you want to sponsor this year? How many do you want to sponsor? How big do you want your team to be? What rank do you want to aim for this year, right? I mean, I'm a huge believer that rank is not everything. Rank is not what determines your income at all in this business. It just gives you that extra little bit of recognition that we all love. So definitely always something I'm striving to achieve. However, it certainly doesn't determine my income because I do have a global team, right? So it's what you want personally out of this business. Now, the other great thing about the new Senegence seminar year is that we always get new and exciting products. We always get new and exciting initiatives. And of course, we're going to find out about all of those this weekend. Oh my gosh. Seminar in Australia is next weekend, but we will have already seen what all the new hype is. And a lot of that hype you get too, right? You get those products most of the time. And there's some we don't get just like you. Like we don't have the collagen, right? But I know that this weekend, there is some very exciting stuff being released. So I know nothing, so I will say nothing, but we will be, well, we're being told that this is the most exciting like time ever. We are going to be in some sort of growth spurt. So let's be ready. And to be ready, we need to have a plan, right? So know that this weekend, your eyes need to be peeled, watching what is happening, listening to what is happening. And I know that it's different for you. You don't get all of the same things, but we don't either. I feel your pain because we don't either, right? But we can certainly work with what we have. And I know you guys recently just got the new eye cream, the new illuminator. Oh my gosh, the packaging. I love all our new packaging. I mean, look how gorgeous. Look, everything is just so gorgeous, right? And I feel like I even get a bit more in this tinted moisturizer, but I'm sure I don't, but it just feels like it. But I just love the direction we're going with our packaging and the products that are being released. The new Sea Boost serum, Sea Boost, is that what it's called? I'm waiting for mine to come. So hopefully you get most of what is being released, and that is then obviously a great time to be really pushing what has been released out to your customers. If you can, set up a open home at home so that you can share the new releases, etc. with your customers. That could include you doing some sort of sale on your products, and of course always compliant. We must be compliant, but you could do some, you know, some promotions just for you, for your clients who are coming to your home. But think about that too. Think about having a open home in the next couple of weeks. Excuse me. I know that you guys have got are you calling it seminar? You've got it coming up in May, I believe. So that's exciting. And I know that they always save a few things to be released there for you guys. So be ready for that. Obviously, that also is a great, noisy phone. That is a great thing to also be thinking about if you have not registered for your event. Please think about it, because I can't imagine the 29th. So 29th of April, Janice, or May? 29th of April, is it? You guys, I can't not go to seminar. I absolutely love it. And doesn't matter how many years I've been in direct sales, I've never missed any seminars. I can't do it. Oh, so not very long, Janice. You moved it forward from Mother's Day. And I know it's, I think yours is maybe one day, but you will go there, you will learn so much. Hi, Tanya. You will learn so much from that one day, and it will boost you for this seminar year. I cannot wait to go next weekend to our seminar, which, so lucky for us, is at SeaWorld on the Gold Coast, which is like, if you've ever been to Australia, you know it's cool, but it is cool. And Joni is coming, so I cannot wait to see Joni, because I have not seen her since October of 2019. So I cannot wait to see my friend Joni. But that's not the only reason that I'm going. I'm going because I want to learn. I want to know what's new. I want to hear it firsthand. What is happening in this business? That is my business, right? This is my business. Now, some people work full-time jobs, and FYI, that's going to be me. I also have now a full-time job starting in a couple of weeks as a travel consultant. So in true Andrea style, it is in sales, and I'm so excited. But my Senegence is going nowhere. I absolutely am here to stay. I absolutely love it, and I will be aiming to build this business just as much as I did before. So whether you work or you don't work, thank you, Tanya, whether you work or you don't work, this is a business you can do no matter what. And it's also a business that you can get involved as much as possible and be attending those seminars. If you do work, take the day off, right? Take a day without pay if you have to, because you will benefit and your business will benefit from going to events, taking part in trainings, taking part in company programs. This is what's going to help you build your business, right? Never forget that. You are not in this business alone, ever. You are in it with everyone else as a team. And they are there. Jules is there for you. Janice is there for you to help you to be the best you can be. So think about what are your goals and share those goals with these amazing leaders that you have. and work through them together. Like, if you feel confident enough to share your goal in this feed right here, please do, so that Janice and Jules can actually see what your goals are and they can work with you to achieve those goals going and moving forward, right? And even if your goal is not a huge goal to others, it may be a huge goal to you. So regardless of anyone else, this is your goals and what you want to achieve from your business, right? So have a think about that. I've got my light on and it really shines in my glasses, doesn't it? There, still bad. Looks like I've got green rings in my glasses. So just think about that. Just gonna see if that helps a bit. A little bit. Not really. But if you're watching this live, thank you so much for watching me. If you are watching on replay, hashtag replay, set your goals below. We want to know what you are working towards this year. And remember, when you write it down, it is like, it makes you accountable, right? It makes you accountable to that goal. Saying it in your head or thinking it in your head and saying, oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, gonna, right? It's not really usually gonna happen, right? So you have to actually write it down and share a goal. A goal shared is a goal achieved, in my opinion, right? You're in the bath listening. Well, Lucy, good for you. So you do need to share your goal, because if you do not share your goal, share it with the people in your house, share it with your husband, your partner, your kids, whatever, so that they know that you are working towards that goal this year, right? April to March. Break it down. How are you going to do it? That's okay, Kaylee. You can watch me on replay. But we want to know your goals right below, what they are for this year. Sharing a goal is a great way to ensure you are more likely to achieve it. Absolutely agree. Janice, so much. So yes, a goal shared is a goal achieved, right? Must share. And Janice and Jules are here to help you work out how you are going to break it down, right? Break it down into months, into weeks. And not only, like I said, not only for your personal sales goal, but a team sales goal. What is the biggest year your team has ever had? And how are you going to better that figure, right? Exciting times are coming. Exciting things are being released. How exciting is it? That seminar happens in like 3 days in America. So Friday, which is Saturday for us, Saturday night probably, Friday night for you, Saturday morning for us, things will all start to happen. So let's keep our eyes peeled. Let's use all of that to our advantage so that we can build whatever is released into our business and start to build on what we have already started for this seminar year, right? So I wish you all a great seminar on the 29th. I now know it's earlier than I thought it was, which is awesome. I will be watching for updates from you guys, pictures, etc. Please share so that I can see what is happening. There you go, Janice, you've got your first person that wants to set some goals. So that's awesome, Kaylee. And I will enjoy my seminar weekend. It is the weekend before I start my new job. So I am going to be, super excited about lots of things coming up. And always excited about new releases, new products, etc. So stay tuned for all of those new things coming. Keep your eyes peeled this weekend. I think that I am back with you in 2 months. Is that right, Janice? I think I'll be back with you in June. I am going to, thanks Kaylee, see how it works for this time. Hopefully it works okay. If I need to change it, I'll talk to you, Janice. But I will see you all soon. Have a great seminar, and love to you all. Miss you all very much, and I'll see you all soon right here. Bye, guys.